Well, even Apple sometimes wants to escape responsibilities. Hey, autumn is when nature basically says, here, take some apples, a blanket, and cinnamon. Live beautifully. Today we're making baked apples with nuts and honey, a dessert that smells so cozy. No Yankee Candle could ever compete. Tell me, do you have a food smell that instantly takes you back to childhood? Ingredients: apples, firm, sweet, and sour. Nuts, walnuts, almonds, or a mix. Honey or maple syrup. Some butter and cinnamon. Wrap the apples, cut out the core, leave the bottom intact. You get a little cups. Funny thing is, apples are one of the very first fruits humans domesticated. Archaeologists found them in Bronze Age sites. Every time I bake them, I think, wow, I'm repeating a tradition thousands of years old. For the filling, you can chop the nuts, mix them with honey and cinnamon. In the Middle Ages, people believed walnuts were food for the brain. The shape looks like human brain, so they thought it's literally made you smarter. So basically, eat a baked apple and you have ready for the exam. Fill the apples, top each one with a little piece of butter. It melts down and turns overthinking inside into caramel sauce. Beautiful! Bake the apple at 180 Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. The smell of honey and cinnamon, honestly, rivals any expensive perfume. I have got a personal story with this recipe. So my grandma baked apples every autumn in a big ceramic dish, so there was enough for everyone. The whole house filled with that smell. Neighbors stopped by to just ask something, but really, to stay for the tea. For me, baked apples will always mean autumn has officially started. Even now, when I make them myself, it feels like I'm launching my own little ritual of comfort. Do you actually have a ritual like that? Something that instantly brings you peace? By the way, in the Greece, the apple symbolized love. To gift an apple was basically a confession. In Scandinavia, the goddess Edda kept golden apple that gave the gods eternal youth. Cinnamon once cost more than gold. Really? Europeans ever thought it grew at the bottom of the Nile. And apples? And they were the very first fruit sent into space. In 1971, astronauts packed them as snacks. My other favorite baked apple variation, you can make it with cottage cheese and raisins, like a mini cheesecake inside an apple, with chocolate and nuts, hot sweetness with a gooey center, with buckwheat and honey. Unexpected, but filling and wholesome. With almond paste, almost like marzipan. If the apple falls apart on the plate, just call it a custom apple fondant. Subscribing to the page, it's like cinnamon in this recipe, just a little bit without it. The flavor isn't the same. Keep the recipe in the mind. It saves the day when you want something sweet without effort. And try it at least once in the autumn. Baked apples and fall are the perfect duo, like tea and a blanket. I'm off to make my apple ritual. See you in the next video. Stay warm, stay happy, and remember, even the simplest apple can be a little miracle. Bye.